you would learn just a little from me, you would not beg to live. I am rumor. It is a blessed condition, believe me, to be whispered about at street corners, to live in other people's dreams, but not to have to be.
To a modern American audience of 9-year-olds.
Yeah, that's right. Not only 9-year-olds, but perhaps to their parents or to the religious right, etc.
Do you think they're... well, actually, I think the religious right would have more problem with the girl who's just dressed in a sweater and is covered in lizards.
Perhaps you're right.
It's important to have the darkness as long as there's light at the end of the tunnel. And I think what's being lost in the debate at the moment is that you can't scrub the picture completely clean. You can't make it all saccharine, because if you do, you start to lie to kids. Behind me, Los Angeles at night, laid out like a carpet, or the opening shot from Blade Runner. This is in some ways a very trivial city, a very superficial city. It's quite in love with the surface of things, and maybe sometimes neglects its heart and its spirit. But it does have many casual enchantments. The site behind me has to be one of the most beautiful sights of any city that I know. LA has many strange responses to the business of the flesh. It's a place where people tan over their diseases. It's a place where people have incredible pieces of surgery done to their bodies to reshape them. And it's a place where people work out relentlessly, sweat their bodies to rack and ruin in order to be beautiful. It's a place which worships the flesh in every form, and boy, I feel at home here. But we're a little way, just a few yards from my favorite store in the city, the Soap Plant, which sells, as we will see, an extraordinary collection of books and items which sort of represent many of the preoccupations that brought me to the city in the first place. We've got Timothy Leary here on visions and drugs. We've got a book here on drugs that make you smarter. That's a big subject at the moment, and one which I'm kind of interested in. I'm getting to the age when I really want to be taking some smart drugs. We've got books of erotic art, hardcore erotic art, books of grotesquerie. This is rather wonderful. An extraordinary painter of profoundly grotesque images, rendered with obsessive detail. I guess this is my favorite aisle. We have Giga here, of course, the man who designed the Alien from the movie of the same name, an extraordinary guy who's a pal of mine and an influence upon me. Mr. Ripley, there you go, a compendium of curiosities from the Believe It or Not archives. On this side we have James Dean, Dennis Hopper, Malcolm X. Portrait glamour, there you go. Portrait glamour on the one side, the wonderful Bette Davis. And on the other, some Joel Peter Witkin. I don't know how familiar people are with Mr. Witkin's images, but magnificently dark and depraved images. This is a city which seems to thrive on contrasts, thrive on horrors and beauty side by side. Sometimes walking through the city is like walking through a Fellini movie. This is an environment I suppose I've always dreamed about having. This wing of a house I had built for this purpose. I have never had as comfortable a place to write as this, never been as happy in a writing environment as I am here, but I suppose it's taken 25 years to get to this. I have to work rigorously, pretty much office hours. That means, in a sense, you can't indulge the artist notion. You just have to get on with it. There's no such thing as a potential writer. There's just a guy who writes, you know? At the moment, I'm working on a 600, 700-page novel, Everville, and that means that I am very structured, very rigorous, and won't even read back over what I've written until I get to the end of each draft. I'll write 3 handwritten drafts usually, which in the case of Everville here will be 9,000 handwritten pages, I suppose, something in that region. I keep a notebook beside the bed, so I keep what roughly might be called a dream journal. So dreams are very important, and so are daydreams. I mean, you know, in a sense, what am I doing for 10 hours a day when I'm writing a novel, but, you know, dreaming with my eyes open? I mean, that's the whole business of writing this kind of material, I think, is that you are plunging into, plunging down through layers of your consciousness into hopefully fairly primal areas.